2 years ago, Felicity Huffman's agent called Danae Doyle. The agent asked Doyle if she would help Huffman prepare for her role in Transamerica.
Medical procedures to date.
The usual electrolysis, 3 years of hormone therapy, and
helping Huffman, a woman, to act like a transsexual was a departure for Doyle. Usually she teaches transsexuals to act more ladylike. Here's an excerpt from one of her videos.
Does your first 3-second impression say guy in a dress? Or does it say feminine?
Doyle calls herself a femininity coach. She's been working with male-to-female transsexuals and crossdressers for about 10 years, but she has been teaching manners and posture to women for nearly 4 decades.
Teach you how to put on a very natural makeup in about 15 or 20 minutes or less, getting a great haircut, some good highlights, key pieces of jewelry that would really be simple and elegant that you could use in the office. It can be done.
Originally from Austin, Texas, Doyle won the Miss Texas World pageant when she was 15. She went on to compete in other pageants and eventually became a partner at a modeling school in Marin County.
It's really fun to see someone who's been very insecure, as I was in high school, hiding in the bathroom, and to see them evolve into feeling good about themselves. And you've seen this in makeovers that are done on television. It literally changes people's lives.
Doyle then taught teenagers and middle-aged women one-on-one. I wanted to find some of these women, but I had trouble locating them. So I decided to go in for a lesson myself.
Grab both of them, okay? So let's do it again real quick. Okay. Instead of just flat in the chair, you kind of sit up on one cheek. It'll help you kind of slant your diagonal, and you'll look 10 pounds thinner. You'll look more petite. So just by kind of scrunching up on that one cheek.
This is what Doyle did then.
Now walk.
And this is what she does now.
There you go. Be aware of what you're doing, much like men have longer arms than women. What happens when you just bend that elbow? Look at the difference. Look at this. Look at that.
Doyle started teaching transgender women when she received a referral from a gender therapist, but she has also been attracting clients at conventions like this one.
That's wonderful. Nice to see you again.
Leah Roberts studied with Doyle when she got her sex change 5 years ago. I visited her at Stanford University, where she works managing the computer networks.
Mature woman. It was just general movement, how to sit and stand and walk and not be jerky and not walk with your, leaning forward and all that kind of stuff. What she offers is that FemImage.
FemImage is the name of Doyle's company, but not everyone who's trans or a crossdresser wants to look ladylike, and not everyone can.
So I'll begin hormones in May, and that will probably be at least a year before I could, really consider what my next step will be.
Hormones have a lot to do with changing one's body and movement, but there's not much you can do if you were born 6 feet tall.
For your size, I'm surprised that your hands are that small.
I wondered what some of the women at the California Dreaming Convention thought of their teacher. After all, I didn't feel like I measured up to Doyle's standards. Did they?
And we love Danae Doyle. She turned me into a lady.
As you can see in her ultimate ladylike outfit here today.
Hold on.
Danae is not responsible for this outfit.
Joking aside, I had to admit many of these women found Doyle's sessions helpful.
I don't feel I have to be religious about following her rules of the road, as it were. But at the same time, I think it's a valuable, set of guidelines.
Well, it seems these women learned how to juggle their outfits and gestures just like the rest of us.
I feel like some of my high school students, it's like they walk around and they do this 400 times a day, and I normally don't. Yeah. Okay.
Me? I just have to make sure I don't fall over when I walk properly.